Thank you very much for having me. And Hillary said it all, but thank you so much for everything for you doing for us, for your endless generosity all the time, and your laugh and all your teaching. Thank you so much, because it's hard to explain in a word what you're doing, but thank you. I'm really honored to have you in my life.
And me too. I'm so honored to have you. Yeah, tell us about your journey. Tell us about you.
My journey before I met you, or before I even heard your voice, because that's how I found you, because I didn't even know your name. I try, as I would say, more people, affirmation and self-book, and I did different type of workbooks as well, and workshops. I don't want to say that they didn't help. They did help, but I still felt stuck. And especially affirmation and, as you saying, the loving community made me feel that I am not that it's something wrong with me, that I am not doing, because it didn't work for me, and I was blaming myself, which I know it's my power issue as well, and self-confidence and self-love. But really it took years, and thanks to you. And I realized that it's not my fault, that I need something else, and I am really blessed and honored that I found you. And before I worked with you privately, or before you even had the 5 weeks ascension and now the Lightworker mentorship, I did your DNA activations all the time. And even just before that, just the DNA activation, I could feel the difference in my life, like slowly, but I really could tell the difference straight away. And before I forget to say, what I really do personally love about you in different type of teachings, that you always give us examples from your own life. It may be maybe my English or something, but when you do the examples, I really could relate to everything. And I know you, one of us, if I can say that you've been through certain stuff as well, and you understand it more. And what really resonates with me as well, it's that you are so truthful. You always say the truth. And not many people do that, because they would try to put it in a pink color. I don't know how to explain it in English, but you say it how it is. And that's really, if we want to change, or if someone really wants to change, the truth really help. It really does. Mm-hmm. And what I really use your teachings and tools every day, as many of us who work with you. And I really want to say, because I've been working, of course, on my, self-confidence and self-love, and big issues, is power issue in my life, or it was. Now it's a lot better, and fear and health issue as well. But what recently happened, which I shared it inside our mentorship group, which gave me such a big confidence. For me, it's really big, that with your tools, which I have done it took 2.5 weeks to use them. One of our cat, who is rescued cat, she had a big problem for a few months. Actually, on her gum, she had a big lump or something red on her gum, and homeopathics didn't work, and I didn't want to give her antibiotics. And with your tools and teachings, I use it for 2.5 weeks, and it's gone. She healed. And what I have to say, that I am not the first one who actually used that on animal, your tools, because from our previous lovely group, Lightworker mentorship, our lovely lady Michelle, she did it on her cat as well. I think her cat name was Cheesy. and he had a different health issue. And I just remembered, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it exactly the same, and I follow your teaching, your step, and it's gone. But it's given me such a big confidence that it is possible that I can do it as well to help her.
I love that, Terezie. That's so awesome. And I want to I love that thank you so much for puffing me up there, because it's
No,
not
but it's
about
true.
me. It's about you. It's about your experience and how your life is improving, like, and thank you for
But
that. Like,
without your helping, or without you showing us the tools, the steps which to take, I wouldn't be able to do it. Maybe I would be able to do something different, but I don't think so, Lori. And it's not that, I want to put you on a pedestrian, but I'm just saying the truth. For me, that's the truth. And I really think that I can say that because I've been really searching for many years, and I've tried. I really did so many workshops, and it wasn't it. Maybe for some people it would be, but for me it didn't really work. And what I'm also grateful that you helped my mom, because she had a big health issue as well, and you were so generous. And because my mom doesn't speak English at all, and I understand that for you it was so difficult to do the healing while I am sitting there whispering in her ear.
not difficult, but just that I need you to translate, right?
Yeah, translate, or challenging.
But Terezie, you know what? Because it has been my pleasure. You have been like just such a joy to work with, and I love seeing your progress. I want you to share with people, if you're willing, what happened recently with the new guide that came to you. The Indian?
Oh, yes. I was like, oh. Yes. During our mentorship group, Lori walked us through meditation, and it was for me first time that I clearly saw a vision of I just saw a face of male Indian, older male Indian, and behind him was big mountains covered in snow. But it was so clear. That time, or until now, I couldn't hear the message, if he has a message for me, but I'm pretty sure he has. But it was so clear, and it gave me another confidence that, oh, I can see it now. It's happening for me as well. And I've been if I can say, in touch with him during my meditation, or using again Lori's step by step how we can go to our secret heart. And most of the time, I would say, me sometimes every day or every second day, I could see the face again, his face as well. I've been asking him if he can introduce himself or tell me more. And I can connect with him since that.
That's so awesome. The other thing that's been amazing for you too is how much you have really opened up your sacred heart, right? You've had some practices where that has been pretty profound for you. That's really shifting for you. You're just so beautiful and amazing. I'm so grateful that you came on. I'm so grateful to you. You are one of those people who has always expressed like so much open-hearted gratitude, and I love having you around, and love that you're in our group and you're part of the group, and everybody always enjoys you because you're such a joy. Do you want to say anything to anyone if they're wondering, if they're making a decision, if they're on the fence about joining Sacred Mentorship, or anything about, taking next step with regard to that?
If they are on a fence, because I have to say that I join your secret mentorship like a second time, and for the second time, I really had or I am still working on a financial issue, and for me it was a lot of time, and I, like, for a few days I was thinking, I was on a fence as well. Should I do it? Should I not? And it wasn't about if it's worth it, because I knew I worked with you before and I wanted so much. And I really made the decision, and I'm so grateful that I made the decision that whatever will happen, and that I need to trust the divine that will help me financially after that if I get into the trouble when I pay that.
Don't create that for yourself. Stop that. Don't go there. I don't mean to be coaching you right now, but like, why would you put yourself in that position? Why would you put that in your future?
Thank you for coaching me.
That is not necessary.
No,
I cannot coach you, Terezie. Right.
Thank you.
But it's right. As you come into alignment, that stuff is, as you're coming into more and more alignment, that stuff is all working out.
As everyone can see, I'm still learning, and that's step by step. But really, it's life-changing experiences. And I think I didn't even mention, which I guess most of us would have, certain traumas of, my dad died when I was young, and physical abuse trauma and sexual abuse trauma and stuff like this. But you were the first one, Lori, who, first of all, I felt so, how can I say that, so like closed and loved, that you're not gonna judge me if I would tell you the true story, even with the sexual abuse, that I felt so comfortable to open you up that time, and we didn't know each other that time that well, I would say. And without you, I wouldn't be able to overcome those type of trauma for 100%, because I did certain healings before that, and I thought it's already, done and gone. And actually, with you, I realized that they were, as you're saying, using your words, swept under the carpet. And that's why certain things or traumas were repeating in my life as well, which, if someone is really still thinking, and or they not sure to join your mentorship, please do it, because it's, and I'm saying the truth, really, it's life-changing for me, and I think for most of us. As you're saying, there is no red pill that would change like that overnight. But I could see the difference in my life, even in my physical health, improving. And that's the most important thing for me, that it's working, because I experience it, I see it, and it's not only, of course, about me, it's about the people around me and the animals, because I'm a big animal lover, all of it. But thank you so much. And everyone who is really only thinking about that and not sure, please do it. You're never gonna regret that. And it's investment in you, in your life, and in a life of people who you love and animals around you. And I would say to all of us, because we are all connected, as Lori said. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Terezie. Thanks for sharing about your experience. I want to just say, like, this that you are showing up on camera, sharing so openly, in and of itself is evidence of how much progress you have made. You know that, right? Just the fact that you can come on camera and be so articulate and present yourself beautifully and clearly, and just that you're willing to do it, is evidence of how much you have grown. And to share so openly and honestly and real about your own experience, I'm just so grateful to you and for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Awesome.